What's up, guys? It is hot today. I think we're gonna finish out in the triple digits. It's last I looked when I got home, it was 99, and that was about 2:30. And it doesn't help. I'm wearing black. So, anyways, let's get into it. We've got misguided relationship advice.
This video is for my single ladies out there who are in search of a quality boyfriend or husband because I have a theory. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to join a gym and you start going to the gym. Stay with me. Stay with me. Then you're going to need to start going to the gym early in the morning, okay? Between the hours of 5 and 7. Now, I know this is kind of a lot and intense, but you're killing two birds with one stone here. If all else fails, you'll have improved your own life and you'll have a really killer schedule and you'll be prioritizing yourself first thing in the morning. Besides that, you will also be exposed to the men who are going to the gym between the 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. Okay? Now, here's why I think this group of men might be elite. First off, they're driven. They are motivated and they're getting up early. Second off, they probably have professional good jobs that they have to get to, hence why they're going to the gym first thing in the morning before their job. Third, they're probably healthy, they're taking care of themselves, that sort of thing, okay? Number 4, they're probably into self-development because I just feel like you get up really, really early, you go to the gym, you go to work, you're very driven, you're probably into self-development. I think majority of people that are into self-development maybe have good self-awareness, they're kind, they're considerate of others, they're not victims, those sorts of things. Now, again, this is just a theory and I can't test this out because I am happily married, but I am biased on my theory because I did meet my husband at the gym. So I need you ladies that are willing to test this theory out and get back to me.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Okay, what she's saying isn't wrong about guys getting in the gym early, drive, all that stuff she said. Um, I'm usually up early because I go to work at the ass crack of dawn, or I should say, doing like dark 30, just so I can get out early in the afternoon and have the rest of my day. But what seems like she's really saying is women should start treating the gym as Tinder 2.0. I mean, really, are we surprised? I mean, look, lady, I know you're married, but you're not hunting elite men. You're interrupting guys at 5 a.m. who just want to get their bench press in peace. And assuming these men are self aware, considerate, and kind because they wake up early is laughable. There are men out there that are very driven and will do that early in the morning. I used to until I changed my work schedule. But also, some of us have insomnia. I do. But let's not forget the cherry on top. She's married and advising single women to test her theory. I wonder really if she does test this theory even lately. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I mean, really, men see through this gym pickup act, and it's as attractive as a cold cup of coffee. Just focus on yourself and not manipulating situations.
Where do you find good men? Oh my god, this is a loaded question with a loaded answer. I'm going to try my best. Bear with me. Usually, the best partners, the best people in general, spouses, parents, are built. Me and my husband were both kind of a mess whenever we got together, but we both had so much potential. You're only going to meet that potential if you are in the right conditions with the right person. Now he's literally perfect. Perfection. I don't think I'm perfect, but he says I am, so I don't know. Another thing is, okay, depending on what you want in a partner, I have noticed there are certain qualities that you also have to have, like be what you want to attract, but also certain qualities where you need to be the complementary counterpart. I'll explain. So let's say you want a loyal husband that like doesn't have a wandering eye, someone that is like only obsessed with you. You have to do that too. Like you have to bring that to the table. If you are going to have high standards, you have to meet high standards. You want a loyal person, you have to be loyal. If you want to be with a healthy person, you have to be a healthy person. If you want someone that's going to be emotionally available, you have to be emotionally available.
I mean, what she's saying isn't wrong, but really what I'm getting from her is just a master class in contradiction. Me and my husband were a mess when we met, and now he's perfect. No, nobody's ever perfect. But here's the thing, potential doesn't pay the bills, and building a man like IKEA furniture isn't a winning strategy. Telling a woman that they need to match or complement high standards is cute until we realize it's code for just changing their entire identity. It's like fake it till you make it, then going back to your old ways is not a strategy. Ladies, stop expecting men to mold into your dream spouse. Men are not your DIY projects. Claiming you attract what you are oversimplifies reality. Not everyone's issue is solved by yoga and journaling.
Now, let's say over here, you're like, okay, well, I want a man that leads. If you want a man that is going to lead, you have to be the complementary counterpart to a leader. So you have to trust him, you have to respect him, and all of these other things. If you want a man that is going to be the one to discipline your children and help guide them and shape them, then you have to sit back and actually let him do that. And it can be really hard as a mom sometimes when like you think maybe they're being too hard and you're like, you want to say something, but you probably shouldn't. Now, finding someone that has the potential to be all of these things, you do have to look in specific places. You can't be like going out to bars every weekend and expecting to find a man that can like fit the standards of this list. It's not going to happen. And so knowing that usually this is something where you guys grow together and you develop like these really healthy traits together, you have to consider that from the beginning. So a lot of the time people will date for super shallow reasons, and that will not get you anywhere. There are a lot of really interesting cultural differences that people don't talk about when it comes to the dating world. But oh my goodness, those cultural differences really produce drastically different relationship outcomes.
And again, I mean, her finishing up, she's not giving bad information. But really, what I'm kind of feeling out of this here is that we're told to let a man lead, but only when it's convenient. That's just kind of what I'm getting on the vibe, whether it's specifically her or just with women in general. It's just the vibes that I'm kind of getting. Women are supposed to just sit back and let the guy discipline kids. Yeah, the man's going to be leading the discipline, but it should be a joint effort because otherwise, if you got one disciplining the other one not, you're going to develop favorites out of the parents, and then kids are going to find that little ripple and play mom and dad against each other. That's nothing new. But the real problem is modern women preach independence but crumble when it's time to let the man step up. I mean, respect is earned and not demanded with conditions. I mean, the shade that she's throwing on bar culture, yeah, I can agree, but also the guy browsing Monet paintings in an art exhibit is not definitely more authentic than the guy at the bar. So you need to stop with these fairy tales. It's not necessarily where you meet a man, but it's how you treat him once you do.
Get ready with me while I tell you how to find a good quality man and keep it a long-term relationship. I think I know what I'm talking about because my boyfriend and I have been together for half a decade now. I feel like a grandma saying that. Most people nowadays will only get in relationships if it like benefits them. All most people are looking for in relationships is either money or seggies. Like y'all know I'm straight up and that's just how it is. But that's just dangerous for people like us because dangerous for the hopeless romantics, like people that actually want love. I'm just trying to get it through to you guys that most people are more selfish than you and people will use you, and I'm just trying to help you guys not get hurt. I'm telling the truth. Your ass gotta be careful out there, girl. But anyways, let me tell you where to find a good quality man, person, whatever. I feel like a hypocrite for saying this, but girl, if you're still in high school, you're most likely not gonna find the love of your life. The guys are just not mature enough, and just don't expect that, please. And don't even get me started. If you're on Tinder and you're looking for a good quality long-term relationship, you're dumb as fuck. 99% of the time, the only reason people are on there, especially guys, is because they want your pussy, okay? They want your pussy. Yes, of course, there's some exceptions, but if you're on there and you're looking for something serious, girl, like, you're wasting your damn time. I'm only bringing this up, like, I thought it was obvious, but I just had to, like, make sure you guys were on the same level because one of my friends, I know she's watching this is no shade to her, I'm just using her as an example. Like, she is trying to look for, like, a good relationship, like, she doesn't want just, and I had to tell her again and again, like, girl, you're not gonna find it on Tinder. You're not gonna find the love of your life on Tinder. Stop. It was breaking my heart. Like, I always want to be like, you dumbass bitch, but but don't worry, guys.
Cut her loose, dude. She's a handful.
Jesus, where to go with this one? I mean, there's, I guess, some truths in there, but the advice here boils down to men are selfish and just want bedroom fun, which is ironic because women also treat relationships as transactional. I mean, that's kind of what I was getting. And while we're at it, calling high school boys immature while simultaneously saying she found her soulmate at 15, I mean, that's real rich. The truth is both genders are guilty of playing games. Men are tired of being told that they're villains for wanting straightforward connections. This rant really is just projection disguised as wisdom. But let's continue with her.
Let me tell you where to actually find a good guy. You have to get out of your room, get off of that damn phone. Okay, I sound like a mom, but you have to go places where good quality people are. Let me explain what I mean. First of all, you're not gonna meet a good quality guy at a club, at a bar. They're all hoes. Okay, they're all hoes. This is what you're gonna do. Okay, listen up. If you haven't been listening, listen right now. You're going to get cute, first of all. You're gonna go alone, depends on where, or with one of your friends. Don't go with like a whole group of girlfriends because that's gonna intimidate a guy. Go somewhere chill. Go to a coffee shop, go to a bookstore, go to an art museum, go to maybe a concert. You have to think outside the box. Go to a nice restaurant. You know, these are places where you're gonna find husband material, okay, girl? If a dude sees you out in public and thinks you're cute, trust me, girl, he will go up to you and he will talk to you, ask for your number, whatever. Trust me, like, if he's that into you, he will be bold. Swear. Oh yeah, and then I was gonna talk about how to have a long-term relationship. So a lot of people nowadays do not want to put in the work, do not want to put in the effort. The internet makes it so much harder because people just have all these options, you know, there's more room for people to cheat. It's just a whole thing. People don't want to resolve their issues. They want to argue and never say sorry, never forgive. Forgiveness is a huge thing if you want to be with someone for a long time. Obviously, if it's like something they did that's unforgivable, then like leave, but like people just like will have an issue with someone and just move on to the next and not even want to like figure it out. Also, I feel like people just aren't honest enough. I don't understand why people want to play these games. Like, if you are in a relationship with someone and you want to be serious, you see a future with them, ask them if they want the same, and if they don't, then bye. But also, guys, please don't be in a rush to find a guy. Your time will come, I promise. I just got lucky and this is just how my life is laid out. I happened to find my soulmate at 15. Everything happens for a reason. I know that's annoying to hear, but it's so true. You will find your true love. Don't you worry, girl. Be patient. Work on yourself and he will come. But yeah, I just had to make this video because a lot of y'all were asking for relationship advice, so I hope it helps and I love you guys.
No, thank you. I prefer to die giving you the finger.
I mean, the classic just go to a coffee shop and Mr. Perfect will just approach, hello, I'm Mr. Perfect. I would like to take you on a date and marry you. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's total fantasy. Now, men aren't psychic and they avoid women who give the don't talk to me energy or they have that RBF going on, which you see a lot of. You know, plus the internet doesn't make cheating easier, it just exposes it faster. And telling people to work on themselves while complaining about modern relationships being too hard. Guess what? Men are opting out because the ROI of dating has plummeted. So honestly, for a lot of women, you need to fix your expectations. Men aren't your therapy projects or ATM machines, and patience won't summon Prince Charming. Real love is earned and not wished into existence. I mean, well, guys, modern dating advice is a minefield of contradictions, unrealistic standards, and hollowed platitudes. Women are told to control outcomes while we're expecting men to conform perfectly. So, guys, just stop chasing women who treat relationships as self-improvement experiments and just go your own way. Get a passport to simply prioritize self-respect and stop buying into this madness and demand better for yourself and your future. Well, guys, that's the end of the video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.